What's up, y'all? This is DJ Trey Mo, and welcome to Superstar KO. All right, let's get it in. Want to play by yourself? Hit 1v1. You and a buddy? Hit 2v2. Or if you're really trying to squad up, hit that 3v3, and let's get it popping. All right, next up, let's get your team, player. Shut him down. All right, y'all, let's stack your lineup with some X factors. I'll take that Junior Bacon Roethlisberger. OBJ, the Madden 16 cover athlete. Barkley's got the moves that thrill. Let's go, record breakers. Shut down. This is Superstar KO. You're starting on your own 25. Put the pressure on the other team. Drive down and get that score. And no kick it. First and 10, 75 yards to glory. Superstar KO time, baby. Coughs it up. They recover.
That's it. All right, baby, yeah.
Score on this drive, and you can take your fancy ball home as a winner. Looking to throw on first and 10. It goes the pass. Too hot to handle, and now it's picked off. They got it. It's... tug of war time. Keep moving down the field.
What we got?
Big Ben looking to throw midfield. The receiver never had a chance. Shut down by Jalen Ramsey. Keeping it right. 30, 20 y 10. And he is into the end zone for a record breaker's touchdown. You'll get him next time, shut down. Coach Sean McVay. This Pooh Bear knocks the stuffing out of folks. It's Tom Brady, the Madden 18 cover athlete. Superstitious? Get you some good juju. Let's go, snappers, record breakers. Aha! You made it! Welcome to Superstar KO. In this mode, man, we laying tracks and talking smack. So if you ready, let's get it started. Hey, this is your field. You got one drive to score on, so get going. On first down, Brady's got it. And that throws off target, and... incomplete! It's deja vu. You gotta try something else. Throw it again on second down. It's Brady. Trying to lay one up deep. Brady's pass is intercepted. Free space. Barreling through contact. Watch out. It's... intercepted. Y'all came to win, right? Well, get 6 and make me a believer. Now Mahomes on first down. And incomplete to open things up. Second down. They're running. And he takes it into enemy territory, just past midfield.
Here we go.
That first drive play calling was out of whack. Second drive coming up.
Hey, watch that, dude, fellas, let's go.
Mahomes looks to pass on first down. Patty cake, take a sack, man.
Check, watch 54.
Mahomes throwing on second down. Throwing middle, it's complete. Turning on the jets, staying to the right. He'll take it all the way for a snapper's touchdown. Record breakers, just come on back and start a new track.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Okay, Coach, we jump into this challenge for the good stuff in the fourth quarter, and we're already at the 2-minute warning. You trail by a touchdown. You have the ball at your opponent's 20-yard line, and it's 1st and 5. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On 2nd down, it's Howard. And he's brought down.
We got this.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
On 1st and goal, Howard. And Howard is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jordan Howard taking it in. As they are now just an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So Carr and the Raiders now down 21-20, a little over a minute to go. Needing at least 40 yards, you'd have to think, to have a shot. They'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's back to throw. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Oh, they go with a tight end carry.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their number 1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. So that does it. Put this one in the books. A successful Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge. See you next time.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 4. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. First down, Rivers. All incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, really the first round, it was pretty defensively minded, but there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they've looked pretty good.
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skilled players in the first round. But let's take the quarterbacks very quickly. Kyler Murray, by acclamation, went to Arizona. Everyone excited about it. And I think his team remains excited about his prospects. They're eager to see him play. He became the starter as soon as he was drafted. Daniel Jones, that was a different situation in New York. The fans weren't real excited about him coming in. But the reason they drafted him has a similar demeanor and talent to Eli Manning, and he's acquitting himself quite nicely in the early going. And Dwayne Haskins a little more up and down in Washington, but they love the big arm of this guy, and he's back at home. Remember, he grew up in Potomac, Maryland.
To throw again on second down. Rivers. Henry's got it out on the left side. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Quarterback Phillip Rivers has faced these Oakland Raiders a lot in his career. All the years he's been a starter, playing them twice a season. Career record against him, really, really good. 18-8. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Throwing Rivers. This will be caught at about the 6. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Here's Rivers looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Batchelor.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go counter with Howard. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. Oh, there he does it again. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's third down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up. And Howard is in for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Extra point try now for Dawson. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. So that, amazingly, a 17-play drive. And finishing it off with a touchdown run was Jordan Howard. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Round 80! Round 80! Tight end left! Tight end left! Behind! Check! 34! Wait, 89!
A first down throw here for Rivers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
On first down, Mahomes gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. And some room to run now. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space. And that is caught! Touchdown, Raiders! Amari Cooper there to make the grab. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go!
Phillip Rivers, no stranger to 4th quarter comebacks. He's led the Chargers back to victory 26 times coming into this year. But work to do here if he wants to add another notch to the belt. Rivers throws complete to Benjamin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Now a desperation throw deep down. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off. Whoosh. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. To throw is Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Howard that time. But now it's third and goal.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? They run with Howard. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a fourth and goal. And his kick is indeed good. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're ahead by 4. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's 1st and 10. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Mariota now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Mariota now from the 50. Walker with a grab, left side. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most...
Oh, no, he lost the football. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Pushing tacklers aside. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Jordan Howard, 38 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
A 1st down throw for Mariota. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking to find some space for Dion Lewis there. And it's 3rd down.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now Mariota. He finds Humphreys. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. To throw Mariota. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And a loose football. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time. 19
yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. Now Lewis here on 1st down. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal. Mariota. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. 3rd and goal. Mariota to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Raider D, they get the football back. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Mahomes going to throw it here. And to the tight end Olsen, right side. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now Howard. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. And they'll indeed take a knee. And that does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Okay, Coach, we start this challenge off in the 4th quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. The game is all tied up. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. The catches like that, that's what the Dolphins envisioned when they took Gesicki high in the 2nd round a season ago. He did have 22 catches as a rookie, but did not find the end zone. Certainly feels more comfortable wearing number 88, his old college number, after sporting 86 as a rookie. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. On 1st down, Drake. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From just shy of midfield, Fitzpatrick. Now Fitzpatrick hit. It's out. He lost the football.
A plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
They got the completion. Now, they probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their 4th down play.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And now here come the Raiders. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Marcus Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. His tight end, Dwayne Allen, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met.